What's up, everyone? Can't turn back now. That's why I go live, because I am obligated now to stay on here and I have to talk. Yes. Okay. So today I woke up like feeling MERP. Sometimes I say MERP and people are like, what does that mean? It means exactly like it sounds, MERP. I just wasn't feeling it. I'm like, I am over myself. I'm not feeling myself today. I don't feel like making content. I don't feel like making any TikToks. I don't feel like doing any of that. I don't feel like getting ready. As you can tell, I have no makeup on whatsoever. I'm still in bed. I've been up for a long time, so I don't want people to think that, but I'm still in bed. I'm in my daughter's room because my life is in a crazy transitional period right now. Not gonna lie. If you notice, I'm always in a different spot. Usually I'm in the backyard, but yeah, right now I am not gonna lie and act like I'm in a great happy place in my life. I'm not. I am happy, but I'm going through some things. I talked about it in my last vlog a little bit, and now that I go back and think, what I was trying to do is just be my authentic self, but I guess there's so many other layers to it. Because here, I was talking about like doing content creating and how sometimes I feel like maybe I'm delusional doing this because I'm not making much money doing it right now, and I dedicate so much time to like making videos and editing and used to be a nurse and don't know if I should go back to nursing and let this whole content creating thing go, or continue making content and going for it. So it takes a lot of time. You can do both. I could do both. I can work part-time and do this part-time. But ultimately, I'd like to get to a point in my life where, like all of us, I could do something that I like doing and get paid for. I nursing, I'm not looking forward to going back to it because it just reminds me of my mom. My mom was sick and I don't know. It's just, I need a change of pace, I think that's the reason too. But the health career, I can get a job, And this I don't know. But even if this goes nowhere, at least I am being forthcoming about my journey in content creating, and it might help somebody else who's doing this too. So yeah. I just wanted to talk about a couple things today. Like I said, I wasn't going to do anything at all, but I was like, no, I have to do this. I tweeted earlier that I downloaded this software, like analytics software. I forgot the name of it actually, but it was super expensive. I just took the free trial. I'm going to cancel it as soon as the trial is over because I can't afford that crap. But I wanted to see my numbers like compared all through social media, and just to know like if my engagement levels are at a point where this could be something that I could do. And they were like a lot higher than I expected, and it just made me feel good. I mean, it's like, because I'm not getting paid doing this right now, the only payment that I have is seeing that the numbers are good, I guess. And that gives me a good, oh my gosh. Aw, thank you for seeing that. Let me finish my thought of last time, because I'm going to post this on all social media. So I don't want to like be even more scatterbrained than I am. But forget it. I am scatterbrained. Whatever. We all forgot probably what I was talking about last time because it was so a while ago. was like 5 minutes ago anyways. Okay. Yesterday I did a live and I had someone on here that was mean to me. And I don't know why. I let it get me. Oh, like I let them get in my head. I'm like, Like, you can't do that. I mean, if you can't take one bad comment, then why am I doing it? You know what I mean? I just don't understand why people have to be mean. But you know what? I don't know. You never know what's going on in anybody else's life, They say hurt people hurt people. I don't know. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I would talk about to one of my friends, because right now you guys are my friends. And I have been obsessed. Okay, I like true crime. And I've been obsessed with the Idaho college murders. I know. It's so... Sorry, I'm getting text messages to do that. It's so freaky. I hate scary movies, but I love true crime. And this particular case is just so bone-chilling because it's all my deepest fears all together. One, somebody coming into my house in the middle of the night. B, the feeling of someone stalking me. And the fact that he went into, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with this case, but it happened in Idaho. 4 college students got murdered by a knife in their fraternity, not for sorority house. It was just like a house that was on campus, like a house close to campus. I don't know. Whatever. It was a party house. We remember college. It was the fun party house. It had 6 bedrooms and 4 of the roommates were murdered by some deranged guy. I don't even want to talk about him because I don't like to give them any publicity, but it's just gross. It's just scary, and it scares me because these scary, creepy people actually still live in this world. Like, imagine what it would have been like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s before DNA and all that stuff. Like, you could have actually got away with murder, I'm sure. I'm not saying that anything, you guys. Please. It's just scary. So I keep seeing his creepy face everywhere. And you know what I do? Just watch more and more shit about it. I really don't swear on here. I always get scared. Are you from Cleveland? No, I'm not from Cleveland. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. And it's like about an hour and 15 minutes outside of Cleveland. It's between Pittsburgh and Cleveland. At this point, yes. Actually, it's the home of Bernie Kosar. He's from Boardman. That's where I live right now, in Boardman. We have a lot of athletes from Ohio. I interviewed one. You can check that on my YouTube page. Boom Boom Mancini, the boxer. And who else is from Ohio? He's not an athlete, but I don't know. From Married with Children. All right. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to look and see if anyone sent me a question. I wrote, I think on Twitter, somebody asked me a question, any questions so I can answer on my vlog in case I ran out of stuff to talk about. Well, okay, so Hoodie Harrelson, what is the next step for Bougie Sports? I'm going to... The next step, thank you, first of all, thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. Bougie Sports is my brand. What it is, it's basically just a love letter of the merging of being your authentic self and liking sports. No matter what your authentic self is, I use the word bougie in not a derogatory way. I like extra things in life. I'm a girly girl. I talk like a valley girl. I would wear high heels to a football game. And I just like being who I am and taken seriously as a sports fan. I'm sure you guys already know this, a 13-time fantasy football champion. How to say it? It wouldn't be right if I didn't say it. So what's the next step for Bougie Sports? To continue going, to making content, to branching out into different areas, to growing. Right now I'm doing podcasts. I'm using StreamYard, and it got so expensive. It's like $88 a month now. And I'm like, forget that. I don't know if I even use it that much that I need to pay for that, because now I'm doing things like this, like going live. But I do have other females that do content as well, and they use StreamYard too. So I'm going to try to find a way that we can all still be able to do podcasts. But so yeah, I want to get out into the field, like I like to say, heels on the ground, and continue documenting my life, and hopefully having some much more fun adventures. So thank you for your question, and thank you for following me. So the next question is, how good is your golf game? Okay, so thank you for asking. I think it's fabulous. I feel that I am making big improvements. I haven't got a chance to really go out and golf because it's been cold here in Ohio, but I've been practicing my swing, and just by practicing my drive, I could tell the way I move, I control the ball. I keep my eye on the ball, and I control my body a lot better. Do you like to fish? I would like to go fishing, I think, but I cannot touch worm, that's for sure. Like, probably the most disgusting thing to me in the world are worms. I have this like big fear of them. I can't stand them. I can't stand the way they look. I can't stand the way they smell. I can't stand anything about them. But I could use other things beside worms. But yeah, I would like to go for anything that's like a sport. I would try. Do you like the ocean? Oh my gosh, I love the ocean. And being from Ohio, I don't get to see it much. So it's just, when I do get a chance to go to the ocean, it's amazing. I love warm weather. I would live in warm weather 365 days a year. The only thing I would miss is the change of seasons. That's the most beautiful part about Ohio, especially in September and October when the trees changed. Deep sea fishing in the Florida Keys. Oh my God, that sounds so fun. I've never gone fishing, deep sea fishing, and I haven't been to the Florida Keys, and they look absolutely beautiful. Oh, hi from Dayton. You know what I think is in Dayton that I wanted to see or go to as part of my adventures? There's like is the airplane graveyard there? OHIO. I think there's an airplane graveyard in Dayton that I want to visit. But yeah. Oh, you guys. Well, thank you guys for your questions over here. Anyways, so I was talking about my golf game. I think I was answering this question. I got another question about my golf game. It's so good, you guys. I'm so excited to actually, I was thinking about going today to play short holes in Mill Creek Park. There's a 3-par course, but it's kind of rainy. Oh, sorry. I'm just seeing if anyone. I think it's always so cringy when I'm like, can you guys ask me a question? It's like, who do you think you are? I didn't ask you a question. It's like just being lazy. Like, oh, I want to answer. But in a way, it's to like, what would you like to know? So I want to give you what you want. Give the people what they want, you know? Okay. I think that's the only. I did a reel about fantasy football and who I thought was the best, who got put in the best position after the draft. And I think It's Ashton Genty for sure going to the Raiders. Even though, you know, Zamir White was my pick last year too, which is embarrassing because he was just blew it. He blew it so bad. So yes, I'm going to be doing a lot more content, fantasy football content. I'm just curious. Does replying to your own host post? I love it when you do that, and always thought it was funny and quirky. Never thought it was may help the algorithms. Okay, oh, that's so funny that you would say that. So he's asking me what I do a lot is I reply to myself a lot on Twitter. I always have, and it's more like a thread. I always do things as a thread. Not sure if it helps me in the algorithm. I just feel like that's the point of engagement, right? Like, what are you going to do? Write one statement about something like, oh, I like this. And then that's supposed to be it. You know, like, no, I'm trying to engage with you guys. Here's more about it. Like, read the story, read on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that for any reason, not to mess with the algorithm or anything, but it might help the algorithm because it's continuing to engage, but it's just keeping the conversation going. I talk a lot, as you can tell. But thank you for asking. Let me see if I have any more questions. I'll respond back to this guy and tell him I'm just answer this. Okay. Sorry, guys. I am Albert from Ashtabula. Good morning. Albert from Ashtabula. I think anywhere you go, you will find someone from Ohio. Like, if I go on vacation anywhere, it doesn't matter. I'll be sitting at a table I'll hear the people that are sitting next to me talking about someplace in Ohio. It's just like, I feel like everyone's always from Ohio, you know? I seen this funny reel, and they were like roasting people from Ohio. They're like, the only state that people are proud to be from is Ohio. They'll literally wear like merch with just Ohio on it, nothing else, just Ohio. And it's so true. Like, I don't know. I love that though. Reels are funny. Like, some people are so hilarious. I'll be cracking up sometimes on some of watching reels and things like that. I love it. I love everything. It's so hard to like put myself in one box. I love sports. I love fantasy sports, but I also love pop culture. I love true crime. I love the mob. I love Harry Potter. I love food. I like, oh geez, so many other things. And everything that I like with passion. Like, I can't just like something a little bit. I have to go down the rabbit hole. I gotta love it. Like, I don't know. I love JFK. There's some random things about me. The JFK conspiracy. Everything that has to do with JFK. I love Marilyn Monroe. But, yeah. The JFK and the mob history, I love that. Documentaries. I don't think there's a documentary I have not seen. Let's see if anyone else wrote something on here. Oh yeah, I was just talking about that. See, I already feel in such a better mood. At the beginning of this video, I was talking about how I was just feeling so blah today, and I wasn't even going to make any content, but I thought maybe the content is that I don't want to make any content. And maybe what someone needs to hear today is that I woke up and didn't want to do anything today, because maybe that makes someone feel better because they woke up and didn't feel like doing anything today. I told you guys before that I'm so freaking depressed. I'm the most happiest depressed person you'll ever meet in your life. But it's true. Losing my mom has been so hard. And I feel like I talk about it a lot, but my mom's only been gone for a year, so I don't think I'll ever stop talking about it. And I don't think it'll ever be sad or, but yeah, my life is just like, it's a cluster right now. But a lot of change, but a lot of good things too. I have my daughter. I have a 6-year-old daughter, and she is everything to me. Mother's Day weekend's next week. Oh, it's going to be hard. The last few years, because my mom was sick, before she passed, Mother's Day was absolutely horrible for me. Because I just felt like so mad at the world for celebrating. I'm like, how it just made like everywhere on the TV, it's like moms and like everything. It's like, it's not fair that people get to have their mom and I don't, and even though I have a child, I should be happy and look into my blessings. Because I know there's so many women that wish they could be a mom, there are so many other reasons to be depressed on Mother's Day. I'm not, I know a lot of people struggle. Oh my gosh, sorry you guys. Sometimes I just go someplace and I'm like, oh, I forget that I'm live. But this year for Mother's Day, I plan on having fun and trying to enjoy my daughter and, whatever. Whatever. I don't have any use for him. He isn't that good, but he'll probably get cut very overrated. Not a team player. Let's see, who are we talking about? Oh, Charles Harmon. He is one of my friends on X. If you're watching this later when I put it on, I love you. Thank you for always keeping me grounded. This is one of my followers that has no problem in putting me in my place. Like, if they don't like what I'm saying, they're like, oh, whatever, but never in a bad way. And I love that because we don't have to agree all the time. What I feel like happens too often is that as soon as somebody has an opinion that doesn't, collide with yours, you automatically get resentful and people don't, want to like you anymore. And I don't want that. I don't want me to say, oh, I don't want this particular player because I think that person sucks. And if you don't think they suck, don't not like me because you don't think they suck. That has no reason to do it. Just say, I don't think they suck. And tell me that, Go into your settings and fix your camera so it's not backwards. Okay. Why? Is it backwards? Yes. But he's saying that Shedeur Sanders, thank you. Now you're gonna put me on now you're gonna take me down the rabbit hole. He said Shedeur Sanders is overrated. All right, so as you know, NFL draft's over, right? Shedeur Sanders is on the Browns, and we got him in the 5th round. The reaction I thought was pretty. I didn't think it was a huge reaction. Like, I think, how could you be so mad if you got him in the 5th round? And I didn't want him, at number 2. I didn't want the Browns to take him with the 2nd pick. But I ain't mad that they took him in the 5th, He was free. And they're like, I understand with Dylan Gabriel and all the other picks, like, who's going to be in the quarterback? I don't know. Well, let's let him fight it out and see. And I don't see a lot of negative things about Shedeur coming. So I feel like that's like a media thing where they're like, oh, the Browns fans are mad that Shedeur is on the team. I don't think that. We want to win so bad. We would be happy for anybody. Like, as long as they win a game, That's all that we want, mostly. And I also am not going to do that thing where I blindly love someone like I always do for the Browns. Like, let me think. Okay. I would say, think of anyone. When Johnny Manziel got drafted, guess who got Johnny My Manziel t-shirt? Me. Okay? That same exact day. The same day. When OBJ came, guess who said Super Bowl and got an OBJ jersey? Me. Anybody, all right? So I'm not doing that anymore. I am not going to be like, oh, you're going to be so good. Like, prove it to me. Like, why am I going to be like, go buy Shedeur Sanders or any of these rookies' jerseys before they even take one snap in the NFL? And like, for Shedeur Sanders, for example, are you really shocked that his jersey is number 1 in sales after the draft? I mean, no, we all knew this was going to happen. Either A, Deion Sanders bought them all, B, it's just, he's Deion Sanders' son. So I don't think that would change if he was drafted second overall or if he got drafted in the 5th round. I don't think that would change as far as this jersey is concerned. Yeah, I do flip-flop from a lot of different subjects. I was just thinking, like, holy crap, I just talked about the Idaho murders, and I want to talk about Shedeur Sanders, my depression. Oh my gosh. So my last vlog or whatever, I just put up on YouTube. I didn't post it on anywhere else. Ollie, come here, Ollie. I have to show you guys Ollie before. Hold on 1 second. Because he's just so cute. And he just doesn't want to be on camera. Oh my God, there goes my viewers. Oh, they're going to go up so much. Look. Woo-wee. So, hi. This is Oliver. Ollie. Oliver McOliver, I call him. He's getting his hair did tomorrow, so don't make fun of his hair. He knows. He knows. Right, Ollie? Sorry, I was just looking at my dog because he's so freaking cute. I have dogs and cats. I have 2 cats, too. One's an indoor cat and one's an indoor-outdoor cat. His name is King, and he's the coolest cat in the world. Coolest cat in the world. If you hate cats, you'd still love this cat. I'm telling you. Both of my cats are like dogs. They both have dog personalities. They are like cuddly, and I used to have another cat that was a typical cat. But yeah. I love all animals except for worms, obviously. If you were watching earlier. I do not like, or bugs or anything that flies. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. I didn't do a podcast at all this week because I've been doing all these lives and I just didn't feel like, believe it or not, talking about the same stuff over and over again. Actually, honestly, that was kind of a lie. I just didn't feel like putting all the work into it either. Podcasts are a lot of work. And I'm kind of just so deflated because the last podcast I did with Ray Mancini, which, again, really wasn't my fault, but the sound, I don't think. But the sound was messed up and there was an echo. And it was such a good interview. He was so candid. And I was just, like, so annoyed because I'm like, I put so much time and effort, in researching, doing things, and then I go to do my podcast and it's like, the sound messes up or whatever because I don't have a professional studio or things like that. So those things matter, especially the sound. I think sound's probably one of the most important things. So it sucked. I was like so mad. And I mean, people still watching and it was good, but I actually should ask him if he would redo it again. I should text him and ask him and say, can we redo the interview because the sound was messed up and I want to do another one. And I bet you he will because he's such a nice guy. See, the greasy will, the greasy will gets the, how does that saying go? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. There it goes. I got it. Oh, Ollie. Yeah. But a lazy, dreary day. Thank you guys for talking to me and staying here. And those of you that left comments and things, I appreciate it so much. It's like this is like my therapy, It truly is. Like I said, I do feel a lot better now. I have a lot of things to do today. I need to get motivated and get them accomplished. Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for joining. If you can, please please take a look at bougiesports.net. Please follow me on social media, on all social medias, on TikTok, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, all of that. Bye, guys. I hope you have a great day. I really do.